Hello guys, welcome back to another Mega Crab video. Right now I'm sitting at level or stage number 50. I made it to stage 50. I think that's a big accomplishment for me because in the past I've always been like, you know, top 1000 in the USA around this point. But look at me now, I'm level 20, which is insane. And guys, level 48 is the hardest Mega Crab stage you will probably do. I'm guessing it's even harder than like level 70 or yeah, this guy at top 75, guys, that's insane. Anyway, level 50, I mean level 48 is impossible. It took me 6 attempts, and every video I watched, it took those guys 4 attempts and 5 attempts. So, you know, 2 attacks more for an unskilled player like me, that's fine. Anyway, these guys down here have a long ways to go. It may look like they're catching up to me because I just finished stage 49 and I'm on stage 50, but that's gonna take them another 4 or 5 attacks just to take it down. So it's insane. If you guys are up this high, congrats. Mega Crab is getting hard now. So stage 50, I'm gonna be attacking that later live, but I'm not doing that in this recording session. Gotta clear my map and stuff. Anyway, we're gonna show you stage 48 and stage 49. Stage 49 was a solo, pretty easy solo. But yeah, stage 48 is so hard. One attack I just used Gumbo Energy, and it's not this attack, but later on I was going to use, actually I did drop my troops, but they didn't do anything. Yeah, I just had to use a bunch of Gumbo Energy just to do stuff. So that shock launcher did get a hit off, which is not good, but at least it didn't shock my Scorchers. So my Scorchers got in front of my troops. And now it's just spray and pray. I mean, this base is insane. Like, if you guys think of a better way to do this, congrats, but nobody else could. And there's 7 million HP in the HQ, so you can't just go up and take it down. It's impossible. You can see here that I messed up this shock and missed a boom cannon, so boom cannon on a speed serum is not good. Yeah, this first attack was honestly not that good. This first attack was kind of a fail. So again, back to the AZ. I'm just dying over here. Back to the AZ. If you want to take it down with AZ, it's not gonna happen. You need to clear a little bit of the base. There's nowhere you can park without clearing any part of the base easily. It's impossible because there's these 4 rocket launchers here, and you know how much energy it takes you to take down 4 rocket launchers that are that far apart. It's a lot. It's like 40,000 HP on each rocket launcher, so it's not easy. Like, I can easily take down 1 or 2, but then I'll even run out and stuff. So I dropped critters and then dropped smoke. I only needed 1. I should have just dropped smoke, not the critters, but I did drop critters. So my goal for this attack was just try to clear as much as I can. Try to get I'm opening up a path, and you'll see here that I completely messed up on opening up a path. What I should have done was I didn't look at these ranges ahead of time and think about my next attack. These 3 rocket launchers right here need to go down before you drop your flare up again, and you'll see why in a minute. It was a disaster because I come in with AZ a time, and yeah, that flare was a mistake. Just a bunch of fails, but I'm glad I was able to take it down in 6 attacks and not 7 attacks. 7 attacks would just be embarrassing. So I take down that shock launcher. Wow, if I took like 8 attacks, that would take forever. That's like 20 hours. That's almost a day of attacks wasted. So out of a 5-day and 3-hour Mega Crab, take off a day of that, and that's what was spent pretty much on Mega Crab stage 48. So I use AZ now. Now I made a mistake here, and you'll see here in a second. Look at these rocket launcher ranges. They're all in range, and I dropped a smoke, which is not good. Wasting smoke is the worst thing you can do, so I had to drop another one anyway. And it spent so much Gumbo Energy flaring. I literally had like no energy left, so I reflare here. A couple of troops walk out, but that's fine. That was actually an amazing flare. All my heavies walked out in front, distracted all the rocket launchers. I'm actually amazed at how well that actually launcher. That went down. That was insane. Like one little mistake there, and I would have lost all of my Zukas, and it probably would have taken me a whole never attack. So just trying to clear a little bit of the base here. It is a pretty rough base, but it's nice when my troops kind of spread out like that, especially with these bases with all these rocket launchers and shock launchers, because when your troops spread out, they're only going to focus on a few while the others take down a base. So that attack was a pretty successful attack. My attack before that was not. Then I decided to come on a skank again, or torch, after pretty much all of those rocket launchers were taken out. I believe I do take down this. Yeah, I take down that rocket launcher. I mean, no, shock launcher, flame, and boom cannon. So basically what I was thinking was, while they're walking up, I'll tell you. What I was thinking was trying to just clear a path up here so I can sit here with Hookah. And I need to take down this clump of stuff. So the rocket launchers, the laser beam, and the shock launcher over there. Shock launcher, not a big deal. Gotta take down this rocket launcher, this laser beam, and that rocket launcher. So that's what my main goal was, to take down all of these rocket launchers surrounding the base and take down that mortar over here. Just so much is happening right now. So yeah, my Scorchers are helping so much. The shock launcher was firing on my Scorcher and not my tanks, so that helped even more. There we go. So I cleared a little bit. Didn't quite clear my goal. And you'll see here that this attack, I used just Gumbo Energy pretty much. So I was planning on flaring around. I was planning on having more Gumbo Energy, but I didn't. So I couldn't do anything about it. I had to spend that energy. I mean, I could have tried flaring down, but it was just too risky when I could just take it out with Gumbo Energy and stuff. So yeah, I drop all my energy. I have like 12 energy left, so I land my troops here. And just try to clear the beach a little so I don't have to spend as much Gumbo Energy to land next time. But, I mean, I saved like a smoke. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, this attack came in clutch, and this attack is the finish. So what I do first is I take down the mortar, it looks like. Yeah, the mortar and the cannon. So if I park up here, there's nothing in range, only a cannon. But I have to show you guys something. It's a very hard park. It may not look hard, but look at this rocket launcher here. So you need to be standing up here. And then if we go to this rocket launcher, so if I kind of swap between them, you can see the area that I need to park at. And it's a pretty hard hit. Because your troops have to get in a perfect little clump and not spread out at all. So I brought the heavies. Look at that. They killed a lot of my Zukas, and that kind of bit me a little later, but that's fine. I dropped 2 medkits because I had a huge gap in between my smokes, and I was just like, oh no, I may actually lose my troops. And this attack just came in clutch. If I didn't boost my troop health, would have lost all of my Zukas. So I don't think I'm going to get rid of my troop health anytime soon. I know a lot of task force people are like, get rid of the troop health, it doesn't help. But when Mega Crab comes out, guys, you need troop health. You gotta have troop health. Because stuff like this happens, and I just need to have troop health. But yeah, I completely owned the base. Got some critters. I was freaking out, so I just dropped a ton of critters. And I was so happy, guys. You have no idea. Taking down stage 48 is like the biggest accomplishment ever. Okay, stage 49, solo. This attack was awesome. So what you're going to do here is, if you're attacking the space, you're going to drop a barrage next to the mines. But I guarantee you, there's probably only like 2 people watching this that are even up this high. And they're probably all YouTubers. Okay, I'm going to drop my troops over here, drop critters to distract, boom cannons and cannons, etc. Drop a smoke, and then I will be dropping a flare up to the top. Yeah, pretty simple attack. There's a lot of HP on the shields, so you do have to watch out for those shields. Yeah, it's a pretty easy hit, to be honest. Like, it's a lot easier than some of the hits I was able to pull off. Like, what was it, stage 34? That was insane. I will put on ×1/2 so you guys can kind of see what happens. So yes, we do have boom cannons taking out our troops, but that's fine. And I actually made a little mistake here. What I wanted them to do was to take down this cannon. No, wait, that's not even in range. I would have been fine. I was freaking out when I was actually attacking it. That cannon would have been nice, but it's fine. Because if you look here, if you look at these boom cannons, you have to be parked like right on the edge, and if any walk down, then you're not gonna get a very good attack in, because those boom cannons are gonna pick off your troops, and there's a lot of HP left. But yeah, I drop a flare back to kind of regroup, but looking back at it, I honestly thought the boom cannons would take out more. Like, they would have only taken out like 20 more maybe. So I drop a flare back. Let's see if it actually helped. I don't know if it actually helped or not. Troops kind of walk down, which is fine. And yeah, so saved about 10 troops there. Not many. And then we'll just power blast this core. Drop some critters, and it's kind of, you can't see the critters, so like the boom cannons are shooting into the void, which is kind of funny, guys. Anyway, I'm shocking the boom cannons as well. Boom, it goes down, and we successfully defeated stage 49 in one attack. So far, guys, I'm sitting pretty high on the leaderboards. I kind of dropped after 6 attacks on stage 48, but most of these guys won't. We'll use a lot more attacks to take it out. Okay, guys, I did 2 more attacks because I don't want to spend a lot of diamonds on video. And also, never mind. I was gonna say I do worse when I'm recording, but that's not true. I do worse anyway. I'm still on level 50, guys, after 2 attacks. I was hoping to take it down. Made a tiny mistake, but overall, I would say it went fairly well. So I tried to destroy this speed serum. You'll see here that because tanks and scorchers are so big, they just take up so much room, so the troops spread out like crazy. But look at this, tanks and scorchers on speed serum, guys, is insane. Just cleared so much of the base, and yeah, it's an amazing attack. So you'll see here that this little guy here is that's gonna kill me. I didn't see that one, so oh well. So 2 of my scorchers die. I drop a flare back, destroy it, and just trying to take down the base. Going a little fast here. Here we go. So yeah, we're just trying to clear as much as we possibly can for our next attack. So just taking down a couple mines. We did drop critters up here to take down some more mines for the next attack, because the next attack is AZ. Now, I could have came in with like scorchers and tanks again and hit this top area, but AZ is just so much better. It deals so much more damage. I know how to use it. I know how AZ walks. I just know all about AZ, and I'm not a big fan of Torch or Skank. I just don't like it. So this walk up is kind of complicated. You have to go at a certain angle. First of all, there are defenses that can hit the beach here, like that. So you need some smoke. I didn't need this smoke right here. That was a waste. Did not need that. But then I drop a flare back, and watch this. So the troops are walking on the edge, and that one Zuka walks out, so it kills about 5 or 10 of my troops. Not a big deal at all, so pretty easy attack. Looking at the ranges of this, you have to walk directly next to the wall, and then I decided to flare up instead of going through those minefields. So yeah, pretty simple walk up, but you have to be very careful and be very precise with your smoke. That one was a little bit of an overlap. It's fine. I'll drop a flare up here, drop 2 smokes, 3 smokes, I guess you could say. No, yeah, 2 final smokes here. So very easy walk up, pretty easy. A troop will walk out, and luckily, since this laser beam fires so fast, it takes the Zukas out that walk out. So that's kind of the benefits. But if like a troop walked out over here, it would have killed half my army. Versus if like a shock launcher fires or a rocket launcher fires, then I just lose so much. So I could have done this in one shot, and I should have, and I would have been able to clear so much more if I did that. I do have some critters down helping a little bit, but not too focused on the single shot towers like the cannons and the sniper tower. This sniper tower was the Zukas was supposed to take it out, and I'll actually drop a flare up to take down the laser beam. Actually, no, I dropped critters instead. So yeah, pretty simple attack. I had enough for 1 more flare, so I flared up here. No, I had enough for 1 more flare after this flare, so I flared up there. And if you see, they sat right outside of the range, and then I'll drop a flare back, and I'll just park here. And some Zukas are being dumb. The boom cannon is sniping, sniper tower sniping, and we get left with 1 Zuka standing outside of the range. So you can see that If I swap between the two, you can kind of see where he's standing. Just barely outside of it. So didn't do too much more damage from that. So let's gym up and let's hit this base one more time. So learned from my last one, I do not need a smoke down here. I may drop a smoke right here. Just because, well, it's like 10 troops. I mean, it could have been a lot worse if that Zuko was at the front of my group, not at the back. Then yeah, I won't need smoke. I'm gonna take down some of these mines of critters, because then I won't need smoke on my walk up, and it should be a fairly easy attack. We are gonna take down this sniper tower here, so yeah, we can park right up here. That should be a fairly easy hit. Not too much on the shield at all, so should be a fairly easy hit. One barrage, because there's like 13,000 HP on it. So one barrage should be able to do it. One artillery. There we go. There we go. And we need to save as much time as possible to drop our flare. Get our first smoke down. Yeah, I do not like laser beams because they have such a little delay. A small delay. Yeah, we're being a little risky here. Drop a flare over here, and we'll drop a smoke. Yeah, we don't wanna get hit. And it looks like a few of our troops would have ran out there. Oh, I forgot to take down the mines here. Okay, then as soon as they get up here, they can't fold over too much, so we'll drop a flare back here, and hopefully nothing fires. And there are a few more mines, so we're gonna quickly take those out. Drop a flare up, and we'll need a smoke actually. So I was hoping, but they're in line with the HQ, so we'll need a few smokes. I think we'll watch this back after it's done and see if we actually needed those smokes. A flare up here, then we'll drop a flare to the HQ and hit that baby with everything we got. We have a lot of energy for shocks. Not going to be worried too much about getting in that perfect dead spot because we have so much energy. We could just shock it. And we do have a bunch of our Zukas standing inside of that dead spot. So even if we cannot, even if those boom cannons and cannons focus on us, it's not going to be a big issue here. So fairly easy takedown. I don't know, did we even lose one? Oh yeah, we lost 2 troops. I don't know how, but we did. Maybe the boom cannons and cannons fired, but there we go. Successfully defeated stage 50. We're done with stage 50 now. So we're on stage 51. And I'm just so pumped right now, guys. You have no idea. I'm just so pumped. Let's see here. We are 12th in the leaderboard. So that's a bonus. And it looks like stage 51 is going to be a very hard solo. If it even... No, there's no way that's happening in a solo. 3 million HP. So, I mean, I guess... I'm not going to talk about it too much. But I guess if you could get back to this corner here with Hookah... And then the Hookah obviously would tank. You would need a lot of Gumbo energy. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching the video. If you liked it, be sure to drop a like as always. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.